Welcome to Easy Daily English. Subscribe now to join our community. Ready for a new story? Let's go. Do you know the names of electronic items in your home? You see them every day, but maybe you don't know them in English. Hello, friends. Let's learn electronic items together. Listen and repeat after me. Television is something we watch shows and movies on it. Remote control is something we use to control the TV. Laptop is something we use to work or study. Computer is something we use for work, games, and internet. Tablet is something we use to watch videos or read. Smartphone is something we use to call, text, and browse. Smartwatch is something we wear to check time and notifications. Wi-Fi router is something that gives internet to the house. Speaker is something that plays sound or music. Headphones are something we use to listen quietly. Earbuds are something we put in our ears to listen. Charging cable is something we use to charge devices. Charger is something that gives power to our devices. Printer is something we use to print papers. Scanner is something we use to scan documents. Camera is something we use to take photos. Video camera is something we use to record videos. Game console is something we use to play video games. Bluetooth speaker is something that plays music wirelessly. Home theater system is something that gives loud movie sound. Air conditioner is something that makes the room cool. Heater is something that makes the room warm. Fan is something that moves air around. Refrigerator is something that keeps food cold. Freezer is something that keeps food frozen. Microwave is something that heats food fast. Toaster is something that toasts bread. Air fryer is something that fries food with little oil. Blender is something that mixes and blends food. Coffee maker is something that makes coffee. Electric kettle is something that boils water. Rice cooker is something that cooks rice. Dishwasher is something that washes dishes. Washing machine is something that washes clothes. Dryer is something that dries clothes. Vacuum cleaner is something that cleans the floor. Robot vacuum is something that cleans the floor by itself. Iron is something that removes wrinkles from clothes. Hairdryer is something that dries hair. Hair straightener is something that makes hair straight. Electric shaver is something that shaves hair. Electric toothbrush is something that cleans teeth. Humidifier is something that adds moisture to the air. Dehumidifier is something that removes moisture from the air. Water purifier is something that cleans drinking water. Smart home hub is something that controls smart devices. Security camera is something that watches the house. Doorbell camera is something that shows who is at the door. Smoke detector is something that alerts when there is smoke. Electric clock is something that shows the time. Great job, friends. Now you know many electronic items in English. Practice them every day, and your English will improve fast. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you next time.